Okay, we're now going to talk about rates. So rates compare quantities measured in different units. All rates must include units for each quantity. The two different units are separated by a slash, which is the mathematical symbol for per. For example, 20 kilometers slash h is equal to 20 kilometers per hour. So that is 20 kilometers for each hour. So we're now going to simplify the following rates. It is the convention to write rates in their simplest form. This involves writing the rate for only one unit of the second quantity. So in other words, what we want to do is instead of writing 50 kilometers per 2 hours, we want the second number here to be 1. And that's really what we want. We want always the second number to be 1. So let's now give this a crack. So what we're going to do here is we are going to begin by saying, all right, we've got 50 kilometers per 2 hours. So what we could do here is if I want it to be 1 hour, how do I get 2 to become 1? Well, hopefully you all know I'm going to divide by 2. So I'm going to divide this side by 2 as well. Whatever you do one side, you must do to the other side. So this is going to be 25 kilometers per 1 hour. 25 kilometers per 1 hour. We'll come to the next one. And again, it's the same logic. What we want is we don't want 3 hours, we want 1 hour. So if we want 1 hour, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to divide by 3, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So divide this side by 3. What is 45 divided by 3? It's going to be $15 in 1 hour. So you're earning $15 in 1 hour. And notice how this makes sense. For instance, if you work a part-time job and they say, and you ask the boss, how much do I get paid? Hopefully they're not going to say $45 for every 3 hours. No, he's going to do it per hour. So it's $15 per hour. Or how fast you drive your car. You would say 25 kilometers per hour. So it's always in terms of 1 as your second number there. That's kind of how it works. All right, you might like to pause the video and see if you can have a crack at these questions yourself, and then make sure you watch my solutions as well. All right, let's now go through them. So I've got 28 words in 3 minutes. So what we want here is 1 minute. All right, so if we want 1 minute, what are we going to have to do? We're going to have to divide by 3. And we'll divide this side by 3. What is 48 divided by 3? Thinking. That's going to be 16. 16 words in 1 min. Cool. Last one, 900 kilometers in 90 minutes. So again, what we want here is we want to get this to become 1. So we'll divide it by 90. And we'll divide this side by 90. What is 900 divided by 90? It's going to be 10 kilometers in 1 minute. Now, this is where you got to think for a second. Is this really useful to say 10 kilometers in 1 minute? Whenever you're talking about like speed or distance, especially flying where you're going so fast, you want to talk about it per hour. So what I'm going to do is I want to turn this 1 minute into 1 hour. How can I turn 1 minute into 1 hour? Well, how many minutes in an hour? There's 60. So if I just times this by 60, hopefully you can see, like if I was to really break this down, if I was to times it by 60, I'm going to get 60 minutes, right? And now I'd have to do the same thing to the other side. I'd have to times this side by 60. So I'm going to get 60 times 10, which is going to be 600 kilometers in 60 minutes. Or to put it another way, 60 kilometers in 1 hour. Same thing, because 60 minutes is 1 hour. So 600 kilometers in 1 hour. And just like that, we have got our answers. We have simplified these rates.